Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 382. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Charlie. What's up, Charlie?
Hey guys, how we doing?
All right, bro. What's up, Tim?
Hello.
And for all you new subscribers and viewers to the show, I am Matrix Lord 212, and this is the Real Whovians Cast, where we have a panel, and we talk about our love for Doctor Who, which is the longest-running science fiction show in history. And I grew up with it since I was really, really young. Started watching it with Pyramid of Mars, which is Tom Baker, was the fourth Doctor. Right now we're up to 382. We do other shows too, Everything Show, Horrorcast, Walking Dead podcast, and many others. But this is the first and the most popular of the shows because we have more members on this show than anything. I think it's up to 117 members now, I think, and there's been so many people that have been on the show for a while now. So it's got a good group of people watching this, and I'm very happy with the show. We get to have many different people from every type of race, religion, age, every nationality, every country, just about all over the world, talking about their love for Doctor Who, breaking out of their, if you're afraid of the camera, you're going to be on here and you're going to be talking, and it's a pretty cool show. I'm very happy with it. And Charlie, what articles do you have for us today?
I have a few for you here, Joe.
Okay.
First one up is going to be that Zoe Saldana from Guardians of the Galaxy has said in an interview that she would like to appear in Doctor Who.
I'm sure they would love to have her. She's a great actress. Besides that, I think she did Rosemary's Baby. Was that out yet?
Yeah, it was on TV a couple of months ago.
Yeah. So she did that, and she was in Star Trek as Aurora.
She was in Star Trek, yeah.
Yep, so...
Yep, it says in the article that she has an 11-year-old niece who's a diehard Whovian.
Wow.
So that's awesome.
That would be awesome to have someone like her. She's just getting into it, or and did she get into it because of Karen Gillan, or was she always
I didn't really say, but I think she knew about the show even before Karen Gillan came in, from the sounds of it.
Okay. I would love to see her on Doctor Who.
I would love to see her in that, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
She'd make a good companion, too. Probably. What do you think, Tim?
Well, I mean, she's a good actress, but I don't know if she'd want to be tied down for a season. You never know, because she does a lot of films, so...
No, she would probably do a one-off episode.
Yeah.
She'll be in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
Oh, no question.
Maybe a Christmas companion, that would work, like as a one-off.
Yeah. We should review her Rosemary's Baby. We should do that.
I have to see that. What channel is that on? That ABC?
I'm not sure.
We should check that out. But
yeah, I think it was Sci-Fi. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that I think at this point in time, any big actor wants to be on Doctor Who, they should just let him appear one.
Yeah, if a Class A actor is going to say, hey, I like Doctor Who and I'd like to be on, come on over, we'll sign you up. Why not?
Make room.
What do you get to lose?
Definitely. Yeah. I mean,
It's all
Peter
about
Jackson
timing, isn't it? I mean, it's all about timing, isn't it? Because these guys get scheduled up, and they, it's when they can squeeze it in. I'm sure many times they approach some actors that they want and get turned down because they're busy doing something else. So.
Right.
I think Sophie Miles, Moffat tried to reach her to come back. I don't know what capacity, because they were hinting on Twitter about her on the fireplace and the whole thing, and then he couldn't reach her. And then it was like, oh, she found out months afterwards and she's doing stuff on her Twitter. Who knows? Maybe she could have been a part of Series 8. Don't know. It's a shame. But, yeah, I mean, I can't wait for Peter Capaldi. I can't wait to see what they do. It's getting down to the wire, man.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
Very excited.
I think it's guys like David Tennant and Peter Capaldi who are coming in now, who are these big Doctor Who fans.
Right.
It's sparking these other actor fans who are going to say, I'd like to be in that because these guys started off as fans. Why can't I be? You know.
And people from Doctor Who are going into movies and big franchises. I mean, David Tennant played a robot on the Clone Wars, Star Wars, that he was the robot that built the lightsabers. I mean, how cool is that?
He was the voice actor.
Yeah, how cool is that? David Tennant is the guy that built the lightsabers. That's freaking awesome.
And he won an award for it.
Yeah. I mean, that's great. And then we got, Karen Gillan, who's, I wish she was
everywhere at once, really.
She's in every...
Non-stop since she left Doctor Who.
Walter Darfel, too, has been here and there. I mean, when he was in Once, the play was phenomenal. And then when he left, I think the play's like dropping. It's like, oh man. But like, he's doing a few things here and there too. He's not in any major movies yet, but I'm sure that's coming.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure that's going to be coming soon, definitely.
Yeah, I hope he catapults even more.
I think she'll be the most successful, but I think, all three of them, even Walter Darvel, Matt Smith, I think, and Matt Smith's like set with Terminator.
And I would say, as of right now, Karen Gillan has shown that she's willing to do anything for the role.
Yeah. Horror,
romance,
comedy, everything. Yeah. She actually just signed, I think, to do some type of tennis mockumentary with Will Forte and there's like so many people. I just read that this morning.
Well, it's just amazing to me that she's about to be in an either BBC or ITV comedy program, which will run for about eight episodes. It's an already existing series, but she's joining them in their third season or something. I don't remember the name of it. At the same time, she's doing an American sitcom called Selfie.
Yeah.
She's been in two movies that we know of, Oculus and now Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, she's just been nonstop since she left the role of Amy. I mean, she's been nose to the grindstone, just working, which is cool.
Right.
Yeah. But
I mean, she now we don't know how her show could be picked up for a second season.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a hit. You never know.
Yeah. I wonder how many episodes they've actually done. Because sometimes they only do like a 13-episode run just to wait to see how it does.
Yeah. What station is it on? Do we know?
By that time, it'll be Christmas break, so. But, want to go into the next article, Joe?
Yeah, let's go to the next article.
All right. Next article would be Capaldi. The Doctor is more alien and less human-friendly.
Mm.
Peter Capaldi and Jenna Coleman are interviewed for an upcoming issue of Empire, providing thoughts on the Doctor. Capaldi has said it can become a kind of franchise where it's not a real character at all, but just an amalgam of elements that people think are Doctor Who. A scarf, a bow tie, and I wanted it to be actual Doctor Who.
Right.
Now he goes on to say he's more alien than he has been for a while. He doesn't quite understand human beings or really care much about their approval.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can you screen share the pictures too? I think they did like a little poster or something, right, or something.
Yeah, they had a couple of little. Let me bring that up here. You see those?
Yeah, scroll down a little bit. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably the spread from the middle of the book there.
Yeah.
For the article. That's an awesome picture, though.
Yeah.
He's just like, doesn't even care. He's down in the chair and she's just over there.
Yeah, like, frack it. I'm going to sit over here while you hold the rope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But again, there is no definite that she's leaving. I mean, they could have made it like she was leaving, that things they were filming the Series 8, but
I think we'll find out for sure one way or the other during the tour, because she's going to get asked that. She's either going to have to lie and say she's on for season 9, or not lie and say she's on for season 9. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But she's definitely going to get asked that on their little mini tour But yeah, you're right. It could just be like subterfuge. Like, let's make it look like.
It could be like when they dropped off Amy and Rory, and then they were on still.
Well, plus there was that clue last week that Moffat gave a little brief description of each episode, and he said that I think he said for that the 12th episode that they realize they can't stay together because they cause too much trouble for other people or something. I don't know, something to that.
Who stays too much trouble?
Oh yeah, they can't stay together because what was it? They're causing too much trouble for people around them.
Yeah.
Who's causing too much trouble?
The Doctor and Clara.
Doctor and Clara.
That was like a two-sentence.
The way they interact.
Stephen Moffat gave a list of descriptions of each of the 12 episodes the other day, and that was what he said about episode 12. But again, that could just be bait, saying that everybody because they wouldn't really come out and say if they were gonna write her out until they've already got plans for who the next companion is and whatnot, right? We saw that 2 years ago whenever we knew the Pawns were leaving, then we knew that this was the new girl, even though she didn't appear for like 6 months. So.
Yeah, I don't think I would hope we don't get like where we have the Doctor by himself again, because we've already seen that.
Well, maybe for one episode, but I think they know that doesn't really work.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, he has to have somebody to bounce off of.
Right. Yeah.
What's up, Brian?
Hello.
And I've got a third episode if you article if you want to jump.
Yeah, let's go. Do it.
Bring that back up. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. All right. Peter Capaldi challenges fans to guess who inspired his Doctor. The new Time Lord of Capaldi has a book filled with quotes and images that have inspired his performance. The Doctor may be the same man, but with each new actor, there is a chance to reinvent the character, giving him a new set of personality traits and quirks.
Wow. Okay.
Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctor will be no different, with the actor recently saying that he was inspired by a large selection of people when it comes to building the persona of his incarnation, even though it took a while for him to feel like he actually was the Doctor. It says, I won't name names because it's more fun for people to spot them, he says, of his inspirations. I have a book, though. I started to collect images and quotes from people I thought were Doctor Who-ish. They might have a turn of phrase or a certain look that works. So I brought these things together.
Nice.
So he may not even be. He's probably not talking about former doctors. He's talking about
his Doctor.
Other people in history or whatever.
Oh man.
I think he's talking about former doctors and people, actor-wise, who remind him kind of doctorish.
Oh, not his character. Not.
You mean like historical figures or something? That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I'm thinking maybe people he knows, or people, or like characters in TV or movies that he thinks is kind of a doctorish type of way to act, And then that'll influence how he does his acting for the Doctor. I'll see what else. There was more on here. Let's see what else is. Sometimes I look in the mirror and think, that's just me. That's not him. But some days you look back and I try to catch it. It's not an intellectual process. It's just an instinctive relationship. So.
That's cool though. Him being an old fan and all. I mean, I'm guessing he does have his own ideas. I mean, even though as an actor, it's probably hard to translate that into his thought of how he conveys it. You know what I mean? So.
Right. I've read about actors who pluck things from different, even like say they're playing a similar role as like someone like a Sherlock, or you might take something that someone he did in one thing and something someone did in another, and kind of put them together. Matt Smith did that with Troughton. He incorporated that into his Doctor.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and Tennant did his own thing.
Yeah.
So, he didn't without an influence that we know of, anyway.
Well, you could spot certain things, like.
You can always pick out something that you might say, that's kind of Peter Davison-ish. Peter Davison
or Tom Baker. Well,
John Baker or,
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
He was definitely a fan, though, Lieutenant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Brian, what do you have to say, man? Did you get the comics?
No, I did not.
God. Yeah? All right.
I don't really read comic books.
Oh, my.
Ah,
What?
ah,
What?
blasphemy.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, man.
You don't read comics? Oh, my God. You got it, dude. You got
I
to
like
get that.
Spider-Man or Archie or something.
No, I find
All
them
right.
I find them very confusing for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Gotta get you some
I,
books, too.
I'll see that, Joe, because sometimes you walk into an issue and you're kind of in the middle of something.
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
It's not like the '80s where you'd pick up something and be kind of a standalone all the
Although
time.
I'm glad I got to see Moreland in Amazing Spider-Man 4. Good job. So,
Well, I think it's because of the little bubbles that they have for the wood and
that's what the whole thing of comic books are, is bubbles. That's how they talk.
like one thing would be there and this thing would be there and you don't
Alright.
know how the way it would connect. At least to me, that's how it
That's
is.
the whole thing. Like, that's what comic books are, is bubbles.
Try
Wow.
Brian, try reading one of the digital comics because they'll separate it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
Give
yeah.
that a try. That might be right up your alley because when you go along it, it'll be one bubble, it'll be one person talking, then the next bubble will come up, so it'll separate it for you. That might be
Okay.
good.
Alright, gang, if you want to be a part of the Real Whovians cast, just find me on Facebook, Matrix Lord 212, or the Real Whovians cast on Facebook. Give me your Google Plus, tell me you want to be on, and we'll try to let you know when the next show is, which is never really set in stone. It's usually when I get home from work, or sometimes on the weekend, just sporadically, never a set time. So, you'll have many an opportunity to be on, because there's a lot of shows during the week. So, all right, gang, thank you very much. Till next time, take care. Bye for now.